willing to be the one to just get fired day one.
Word.
Like, get that nigga out of here. He always got an idea, man. He always talking about some shit. But I'm like, Steph, hey, D, look at this shoe, bro. You need to say, look, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Look, that one cool, but look, I bet you if y'all get together, right?
Check this out. Right before I graduated, like my last semester of school, right before my last semester, I was in my 6th semester, you done, you graduate. I think I was in my 5th semester. I had a meeting with Under Armour. They flew me out to Oregon because so Under Armour has a headquarters in Baltimore. I've been there before. They did the whole what's the screen called at the Teletron? Turbotron. They had that shit. They had my whole career on it.
Okay.
Like they like I can show you the video on my phone. Like it was like really recruiting me heavy. So like my one semester before graduation, they flew me out to Oregon because the reason why they're in Oregon is because Nike's in Oregon. So the thing is, when workers quit Nike and don't want to work there no more, Adidas is also up there. They just switch companies. Like if an employee at Nike quits right now, the next day they can get a job at Under Armour or Adidas because they just fucking whoring each other out. So I had a job there with I had an interview with the head of footwear. His name is Peter Rupi. And so my interview's with him. I don't have an interview with some low level. I have to do. He's in charge of all the footwear of Under Armour. Any footwear that comes out, he has to say yes or no. So I got my interview with him. First thing he asked me was like, "You want to work here full time?" And like I told you earlier in the interview, I said I'm not. I told my daughters, "I'm here in Oakland for good. I'm not leaving." Would you want to take a full time job here? I'm still in college. I got one more quarter to go. Basically, he's asking me if I want to work as a designer at Under Armour. I said, yeah, if I could work from Oakland.
Yeah.
He said, no, we would actually need you to live here. And I made a promise to my kid. That's a 6-figure job right there. You know what I'm saying? And even before that job, when I first got out the military, I had a job offer at BART to be a train controller, where they actually drive the trains. They drive it from Laney College under that Laney College BART station. Mm-hmm. That's where the trains are driven from a computer. Right. The guy on the train is only opening and closing the doors. He does not drive the train.
Right.
And that job starts at 6 figures, and you're going to probably end up making 160. Yeah. With overtime, because it's mandatory overtime, especially if you're new. And I said, nah, I really want to give this shit a try.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they didn't want to do that. They was like, okay, so they was like, all right, so we'll try this little relationship out, like, and we'll do like a private contractor. So I was a private contractor with Under Armour, and I was working on a koi fish project with the whole Curry line. And
I remember that.
Yeah, but the thing is, it never came out because, like I told him, like the funny thing is, when I got the person who found me at Under Armour wasn't even in the shoe department. He was in the entertainment department. His name is Dre Wright. Shout out to Dre. That's my nigga. He don't work there no more. But he worked in the entertainment side. So he signed The Rock to Under Armour. Okay. Jamie Foxx, all the people, he signed them to Under Armour. Okay. So he worked in that department, the entertainment department, because he was a top exec at Def Jam Records. Okay. So from Def Jam Records, his boss at Def Jam Records took a higher up job at Under Armour and wanted to bring him in. So that's how he got a job at Under Armour. He saw that I made the Steph Curry 2s look good with jeans, and he was like, "Yo," because he's a fly dude. Right. He's like, "Yo," he's somehow found on Instagram like this me. I did the Steph Curry shoes a custom. Like one, I never liked Under Armour shoes. Right. It was a bet that year. This was the year they won 73 games. Okay. So they started hot. Remember? Yeah. They won like 3, 4, 5 in a row. So right. I'm a Jordan dude. But, I interact with my Instagram followers. So right. I was like, yo, check this out. The Warriors win 20 games in a row. I will customize a Steph Curry shoe. Yeah. And, the Bay Area really support Bay Area shit. Yeah. So, like, it's a lot of people who buy Steph Curry shoes who would never buy them. Right. Because they're from Oakland. They're like, yo, that's our guy. Right. So, it's like at 17 and 0. And I'm getting every day on my post. Yeah, man, it's looking like you're going to have to customize an Under Armour shoe. People getting hyped. So at this time, I'm like, yo, I'm looking at the games. I'm like, yo, they going to do this shit. I'm going to have to do it. So I took the Steph Curry 2. I went to the mall. I brought that motherfucker. I did it in cork. Made cork laces. Hooked that shit up. Took the dope-ass pictures. As soon as they won 20 games, I already had the picture out. I was like, boom. And it was like, yo, I would buy those. Right. So this dude who was in the entertainment department was like, yo, this nigga right here made our shit look good.
Right.
So he been pumping Under Armour. He's like, yo, hire him. We need to have him on our team. He got the culture.
Right.
So Super Bowl comes. This dude, like I told you, he's coming to Under Armour from Def Jam. So he know all. He actually worked on the honeycomb LeBron, the LeBron 10s, the Cheerio ones with Nelly. He did that.
Okay.
He did that with Nelly.
Okay.
So he's telling like, yo, this guy got it. They don't get it. He's cool with Cam Newton because Cam Newton's in Atlanta.
Okay.
So he showed Cam Newton my page. Cam Newton's like, yo, I want D to do my shoes for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So Super Bowl 50 is in the Bay Area. The Panthers, home of the Panthers, is here. He's like, yo, I want him to do my shit.
Right.
So I knew by my research, him and Steph Curry was cool because Steph Curry's favorite team is Carolina. He's Carolina.
Right.
So I'm like, boom, I'm going to do the Steph Curry too, but I'm going to do Carolina because I'm going to hook it up. So I do the shoe. The shoe, now this is the thing that I didn't know until like a couple more time after. Every game, Cam Newton was wearing customized cleats.
Yeah.
Like they had like some customized out of the DC area airbrushes cleats. None of them shits made it anywhere. I did his fucking Steph Curry 2s. I did it where the shit zipped down on the tongue, and when you zip the tongue down and go like this, it was a Superman logo.
Right.
Because he used to do that when he scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Did all that shit. The shit, he wore them shits at a press conference in San Jose. The next day, my page is blowing up. Like, and I'm here, it's just hella at FBCC Bay Area. Give him his credit, give him his credit, give him his credit. I look, the shit is on the Panthers page. Professional picture of his on foot showing him wearing the Steph Curry 2s with the fucking zipper zip down and you can see the Superman logo. An hour later, Dan Ravel from ESPN, he must have been looking at the comments. This is how I know this nigga's a good reporter.
Right.
He must have been looking at the comments. He's like, oh, hold on, they keep talking about this FBCC Bay Area dude.
Yeah.
So he boom, boom, boom. He sends me an email. So he finds my page, sends me an email, and he's like, hey, I seen that you did the Cam Newton shoes. I would love to call you and do an interview for ESPN on you.
Okay.
I'm like, bet. I give him my number. He calls me. We do the interview. He's like, how did it happen? Because the thing was, I had to keep it a secret. I couldn't say that Dre Wright from Under Armour plugged me with Cam Newton.
Right.
I had to just say, I was like, somebody from Cam Newton's camp was like, yo, if he make it to the Super Bowl, I had to act like this was some shit playing a year in advance.
Right. It
was like, he's going to be in a Bay Area, Bay Area customizer, boom, boom, boom. Right. So I'm lying at the same time, and I'm like, yeah, somebody in his camp. I can't say the names because Under Armour. Boom. So them shits go viral from there.
Right.
Under Armour never goes viral. They go viral off of my customs, right? Now, Under Armour is pissed off. This is how so lost with the culture they are. The heads at Under Armour, even the owner, they're like, how the fuck did Cam get those shoes? They're pissed. They're like, how the fuck did he get those shoes? Who gave him those shoes? They don't know, right? Super Bowl comes. The halftime show comes. So now, at this whole time, in all the meetings at this same kind of big table we at here, this is Dre at he's like, shit. He's calling me like, yo, D, these niggas on my head.
Yeah.
I might lose my job. They might fire me.
Yeah.
This fucking shoes is fucking viral. He's like, they tripping, right? Super Bowl comes, halftime show. I think it's Maroon 5. All these Maroon 5 and Bruno Mars. All these niggas is wearing customized Nikes and Jordans. After the Super Bowl, the owner Under Armour was like, yo, hey, this customized stuff is kind of cool. All right, boom, boom, boom. Next thing I know, a week later, they send me an airplane ticket, 5-star hotel, send me to Baltimore, and they give me the whole pitch and everything.
Damn.
Right? So this dude went from almost being fired to being like, yo, that's crazy how you did that.
Yeah.
But the whole thing was Cam Newton put the plug in because he didn't even trust Under Armour. He's like, yo, he said, let D do my shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So
man.
now, even with Cam Newton's shoes from Under Armour, he doesn't have Under Armour doing his shit. He has his own team.
Right.
Steph Curry's not didn't do that yet because Steph Curry don't care that much. And we're trying to give him to care that much so he can have his own team.
Right.
And I would be on his team to make sure his shit is fucking super flop all the time.
Yeah.
But that's to show you. Like,
that shit is
crazy.
It
went from this nigga almost